On the floor for the visiting Sacramento Kings. At shooting guard, Mitch Richmond. At small forward, Bob Cambridge. At the other forward position, Jared Allen. At the other guard position, Damian Lillard. At center, Nikola Jokic. The head coach of the visiting team is Alvin Gentry. And now your Seattle starting five. Power forward at 6'9", number 69. Number 69. Starting at shooting guard, standing 6'5", number 6, Ramirez. At the other forward position, at 6'6", number 13, Schroeder. The other guard, at 6'3", number 7, Michael, number 7. The big man, at 7'0", number 21, Kevin Nelson. The head coach of your home team. Let's hear it for your Seattle starters.
Great to have you with us for the playoffs on 2K Sports. It's game one. We're ready to tip it off in just moments. Alongside Chris Webber and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson, the fourth member of our crew, Allie LaForce. Allie, take it away.
Well, coming up, Damian Lillard wasn't the most touted. He said, quote, "I know what it's like to not have the lights on you. I did my work behind the scenes, not certain if I'd ever get the results. I don't forget what it took for me to get here. The work, the discipline, the humility, and the compassion. I stay true to that." B.A.?
Incredible. Thanks, Allie. Let's check out Sacramento's starting lineup. And it's the doctor in at the center position. Here's the general. To the wing on the left. Pass to Nelson. Tries the 9-footer. And stolen by Jokic. And so here's Sacramento. Lillard with the ball. Launches it. And he buries his first look.
Can't give him injury. Difficult task defensively because he has such deep range.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Talk about great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Now here's Lillard. Fast break, here we go. Here's Nelson. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Personal foul.
First free throw is good.
Shooting for Seattle, Nelson.
And so he hits both.
Oh, he's such a good free throw shooter. I mean, it frees him up to be as aggressive as he wants in the post.
Lillard outside. No good on the triple. Here's Nelson, defended by Lillard. Pass to the general. Fires for three. Hits the trifecta.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Sacramento has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Here's Richmond. Looking to end the run. Tipped. They've got numbers. Just over a minute and a half in. Here's Cowboy. And the shot goes.
Are you serious? I mean, he made the defender look silly right there. Just an epic move.
The Kings have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
Get ready for the Dip Squad!
Pass to Richmond. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Now here's Lillard. He's guarded closely.
Remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Now Jokic. 5 on the clock. It's deflected. Here's Big Daddy. Defended by Lillard. Who was stolen by Lillard. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And Jokic throws it down.
Does it get any easier than this? Just give Jokic the ball, and he'll take care of the rest.
Right wing. Pass to Nelson. Over Jokic. And it's in there.
That's what we're talking about. That's a perfect 4-for-4 start for them. Now they're just getting all the shots they want.
Lillard outside. 1:07 left in the opening quarter. Allen with it. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Yeah, Dame takes pride in being a leader. He passes like this. Speak to this.
Pass to Nelson. Carries it down low. He has 6.
Their hot start keeps getting hotter. 5 for 5 now to keep things going.
Lillard passes to Jokic. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Here's Cowboy. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Now here's Lillard. Not a lot of room. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first. So both teams making some changes here.
Coming onto the floor for Sacramento.
Pass to Battier. Here's Goodrich. Here he goes. Deflected. And so it's Seattle with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Get ready for the Dip Squad! Get ready!
And Nikola Jokic, the 2021 League MVP.
The hustle work, you know, every day it's like.
Grant, that love for the game makes those long hours fly by.
Boy, are you telling the truth, B.A. I mean, his love and passion for the game of basketball is something you see every time he takes the court.
And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
Taking a look at the Kings. Dinwiddie gets the bucket.
He doesn't have a clear path to the hoop, so why not? I mean, pull up and bury the three in transition.
Here's Dandridge. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Goodrich, guarded by Poole. Just 5 on the clock.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lane.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against him. That's just great work inside.
Here's Goodrich, guarded by Poole. Spins. A nice shot by Dandridge.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish.
Poole outside. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. They set the pick, and there's the foul. It's on Michael Porter. That's his first foul of the game.
Very few miscues from this team tonight. They valued their possessions and hold the lead, partly because of it.
The Kings trailing. Here's Goodrich, out left to the wing. Tries the spin move. Richmond scores off the spin.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Right? I mean, the D is worrying too much about the other 4 guys. I mean, they can't give him a jumper.
2 minutes.
Here's the general. Pass to Big Daddy. There's the triple. And the general gets it to go. He's got 6.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
And there's 1:38 left in the second. Here's Goodrich. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Here's the general, following the score by Sacramento, and the shot goes in.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
Now, for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Here's Goodrich. 5 to shoot. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up.
Dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. With the drive. And it's Cowboy missing.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Seattle has got all 4 threes to drop from downtown in this game. 16 seconds left in the half. Pass to Nelson. Here's Cowboy. Fires the 3. Knocks down the triple.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off.
And so it's Seattle, earning this break in the action. Up.
And we thank you. They were in such a groove that entire first half, especially on the offensive end. Good play calling, good execution, and by and large, they take great shots. Momentum up for grabs for this game 1 in the series. What's going through the mind of the players right now?
You want to come out and play your game every single possession. I know that's cliche, but you got to do it. Establish the flow. You know, let the people know how you want the rest of the series to go. Get it, flow, go.
Nice.
Love being on this show.
Nice. Game 1, you've always got to make some adjustments. It's kind of like a boxing match. That first round, you're not just coming out throwing haymakers.
Great to have you with us again as we return to our coverage of round one. They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
And it's the general in at the point guard position. And for the Kings, pass to Big Daddy. Here's Cowboy. Here's Big Daddy. Hauled in by the Kings. And it's the Magician in at the shooting guard position. And here's Jokic. Pass to Lillard. Got a hand on it. And for the Kings, out to the wing. Here's the Magician. Here's Nelson, covered by Jokic. To the left side wing. Cowboy gets the three to fall. 10 points for him.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Richmond. Pass to Allen. To the left wing. Shot clock at 6. Jokic screen. Here's Lillard. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Lillard's got 5 now.
I love how unafraid they are to mix it up in the paint.
Driving in. Oh, okay.
Okay, I see it.
Oh, powered down with both hands.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Jokic passes to Lillard.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
From deep three-point range. No good. Seattle has gone 6 of 6 from downtown thus far. Back come the Kings in transition. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Yeah, Lillard takes pride in being the leader for this team. His hunger to win.
At the line for 2.
And both free throws good for Lillard.
Oh, not many players with the more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Pass to Nelson. Outside Porter. Fires the 3. The shot no good. So Sacramento will take it the other way. Now Lillard. And there's the screen. Chance there to trim it to single digits.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor.
Back to Porter. Poole outside. Back to Porter. He shoots it. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. 44 seconds left in the third quarter. And here's Lillard. 7 points in the game. Shot from the low post is good. Lillard's got 6 points in the quarter.
You got to love how clever Lillard is. I mean, he's exceptional at gutting the D apart with his dribbling moves.
Dinwiddie. The layup misses. For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. To the middle. Porter with the steal. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Nelson. Shoots. Fires from deep. And there's Porter on the assist by Dinwiddie. Porter's got 5 points. And so it's Seattle, a sizable lead of 14 at the break. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. More 2K action in just a moment.
Get ready for the Deer Squad.
Let's listen in to head coach Alvin Gentry from moments ago.
Guys, we got to be more solid, okay? We got to be more solid.
It's the fourth quarter, crowd. Get up and
Thanks for joining us again for round one of the NBA playoffs. We've got Michael Porter, also Daniel Gafford out there, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 2. Here's Marley. Fires in the triple.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
This Kings squad is struggling. Inside, here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Now here's Poole on the wing. Porter lets it go from deep, and the three-pointer goes.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
So it's Sacramento now. Outside, Williams. Lillard outside. And a nice finish on the layup.
The defense had him confused early on, but he's responded in the second half with some assertive play.
Here's Dinwiddie. Count it.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the time.
first personal foul, first team foul. Into the lineup for the Kings.
The home team on D. Now here's Williams. Shot clock at 5. Lillard outside. Here's the 3. It's tipped. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Pass to Nelson. Here's the Magician. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Oh, just a dream scenario for them so far. Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Now here's Jokic. Fades and shoots. It's hauled in by Nelson.
I like what he was trying to do, shaking the D with the fadeaway. Tough look.
Lillard comes with a double. Over to the wing. Here's the Magician. Buries it from 3.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
Well, as long as they're hitting like this, how can you blame them? They're on a tear.
Now here's Lillard to halt the run. And he can't get that one to go. His 6th miss in 10 tries. He takes it in. Rebound by the Kings. And we've got 1:18 left in the fourth. Drains the triple. Lillard's got 5 points now this quarter.
And Lillard makes scoring look so easy. I mean, I love how he lets the game come to him naturally.
Here's the Magician. Williams defending. And stolen by Williams. For 3, here's Lillard. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Yeah, how they ended this one is much different than how they started it. And that's a shame.
Here's the General. Here's Cowboy. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
You know, they are sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
And it's Sacramento's ball. Here's Goodrich. Again, the Kings score. We've got 33 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Cowboy. Lets it go from 11. Over to the left wing. 19 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Marley, no good. Lillard against Dinwiddie.
Seattle foul. Schrader. First personal foul. Second team foul. Now into the lineup for Seattle.
9 seconds left in the game. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Here's the general from behind the arc. Misses. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. And they start out the postseason with a bang. A big-time victory.
The attitude they came out with was aggressive. They wanted to set the tone from the jump, and they did just that.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. For Chris Webber, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Thank you for tuning in to watch the NBA on 2K Sports. Now let's check our New Balance Player of the Game.
Primero la H, después va la O, después va la M, la A se a O. Soy de la H, no la de Travis. Yo tengo la salsa, Flow Héctor la voz. Quieren que me escrache, dicen, pero el audio nunca resbaló. Hablaron de mí, wow, qué raro, pero primero dime quién te habló. Yo sigo fly, como vuelo, con el lado, mira mi hielo, yeah, como el cielo.